everyone, Tracy here. Today I just wanted to share with you that yes, I have completed all 12 of Tim Holtz 2013 monthly tags, and I will take these down and give you a closer look at them. And I have no idea why my E on create, the last E for the last I don't know how many years, it keeps falling off, and it fell off and it broke again, and I can't find the end of it. So I have no idea where it is. When it fell, it disappeared. But anyways, on with the tags. I will take these down. They look so nice all together. The panel box that you have in your house, that's what they're on. That's what that thing is right there. But anyway, I'll take these down and I'll give you a closer look at them. Now you have seen some of these tags before because I went into detail with them, but I think I ended in March or April. I did them all in time for the monthly tags. I did one once a month, but I just didn't get around to videotaping them. So here is January's. I'll share this quickly again. And I think Tim Holtz focused on embossing. So with his embossing folders. So as you can see, that's what I did there. I love how this tag turned out. And this is February's, and I think he focused on distress inks. And the only thing I really did with the distress inks was color in this stamp that I did. But I really like how this one turned out as well. And then March's tag, I think I showed March's. March's tag was dies, and I used some of his dies. I didn't have all of his dies. Who does? So I had to do the grass I hand cut and the banner I hand cut. I know he has a die for that, but I hand cut those. So that is March's. And April's was his metallic distress paints, which I didn't have, so I played around with just my regular acrylic metallic paints, and that's how I did the background. And it didn't turn out all that nice, so I covered up with pattern paper. And I liked that I wanted it a spring theme. And then I did some kind of plastic, which is probably just packaging. I did on here some acetate and heated it a bit so it would bend up. So that one, and there's my little charm. I like that, how I attached the butterfly onto the frame. So that was, which one was that one? April's. And then May's, he focused on rub-ons. And of course he focused on his rub-ons. I didn't have any of his rub-ons, but I had quite a few of my own, which I didn't realize I had. So these are rub-ons, the butterfly's a rub-on, that, all the words. This here is a rub-on. So those were all rub-ons. So that one was May's. And then here is June's. And what was his? I think it was, yeah, distress markers. So I did some watercoloring with his distress markers. And I really like how that turned out. But then again, that's a gorgeous girl image. And I just think they're adorable. And I did some stamping and stuff on the back of the actual tag. And then did that on water paper. And then July's is totally different than his. He did a patriotic tag, and me being from Canada, I wanted to do one as well. And Natalie had given me this. It's actually a birch bark die cut of a maple leaf, and I thought that was perfect. I was wanting to use that on something, I didn't know what. And I added some inks to it to make the leaf red. I'm kind of sad that it's kind of plain, but this one I think I got done the last day of July, so you know, I kind of was on a tight schedule. And then August was layering. I don't know what he was layering. I have masks, but if you look at it, I don't think I did any masking on here. I have a rub on here, a stamp, ticket, and I used this is from, we went on a trip, so this is the hotel card key, and I just alcohol inked that. And this says explore on the little charm, and I used a button. So that is August. And September's, he focused on, stencils, stencils and paste. Oh, yes. I had a stencil, one of his stencils. and I didn't have any paste, but I had drywall compound. So that's what I did for this ruler here, because I wanted it, being September, I wanted a school theme. So I did the drywall compound on there, and just did some, you know, inking and stenciling. Oh, I do have some stencils back there. So, and that says Inspire, and I thought that was fitting for school. So that is September's. I have them kind of written down what the theme was. Oh, October's. This is right up my alley now, isn't it? It was Distress Glitter. And we were away, and I knew it was going to be Distress Glitter, and I bought Distress Glitter when we were away. But when I came home, I realized, no, it was not Distress Glitter. It was Distress Embossing Powder. And that's what the Tips of the Trees have, the Distressed Embossing Powder. And then here, I think I just used that Studio G Distress, Studio G, glue, glitter glue. That's what I used here. And at first, I didn't have the little zombie on here. It was just the scene, and I'm like, yeah, I had these zombie dimensional stickers from Michaels that I thought were awesome, and I'm like, oh, I have to put that there. And anybody I showed it to says, oh yeah, you need to keep the zombie there, because they all know how much I love my zombie movies and all those kind of things. So I love how that one turned out, and I like the background. And then November was his chalk technique. And so it's pretty simply done, the tag, but I had to add the leaves because I need a little bit of color. I know his was, I think, just black and white, but I need color in my life, so I did that. And I don't know if you can really tell with the white how much it looks like chalk. And I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to add some color. So I did the exact same tag, but I used color chalk. So, I'll put those over there. So this is the second one I did for October. Nope, sorry, November. I wanted to add some color. And then December's, oh, I loved his December tag. And here's my December tag. And what he used, or what he focused on, was frosted film, which is his product. And then Clearly for Art is somebody else's product. And that's what he made his poinsettia out of. And I didn't have either one of them. And I did find the frosted film, but I'm like, I am not paying like $15 for that product that I'm going to only use once, because I'm, believe it or not, thrifty. As much stuff as I have, I am still thrifty. So what I did was, I have shrink plastic. So I colored up the shrink plastic, and then I just heated it enough not to shrink, but so I can like bend it and give it a little bit of dimension. So as you can see, some of these are lifted up. Some are shrunk a little bit more, but I really like how that turned out. So those are my 12, well actually 13, tags of 2013 of Tim Holtz Tag Challenge. And I'm going to attempt to do them again this year. So I hope you play along with me this year, and I will try and do every tag again in detail for that month. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and thank you so much for your comments. I love to read your comments, and I hope you all had a creative day today. Bye now.